Well, howdy y'all, Handy Redneck here. I'm gonna be bringing you a fun little project today. We're gonna do a micro container of carrots. Now, the carrots I selected here are from Pine Tree Garden Seeds. They're tender sweet carrots, and according to the website, they grow 9 to 10 inches long. And as you can see right here, it says we want to thin them to 1 to 3 inches apart. So what we're going to do here, I done gone and made a template at 1.5 inches apart for each of those holes. There's 7 of them, and we're going to do 7 carrots in this here little Folgers container. This Folgers container is the bigger one, and as you can see, it's about 8.5 inches tall. So we ain't gonna get no 9 or 10 inch carrots out of there, but we should be able to get some 7-inch ones pretty decent. Yeah, we should be able to get some 7-inch ones pretty decent. If you'll notice down here at the bottom, approximately 1 inch up, as you can see, it's about 1 inch up. I drilled 4 holes for drainage. Now, I like drainage on the side because where I live here in Arkansas, it gets humid and dry, which means the humidity sucks all the soil, all the moisture out of the soil. So I like to have a reservoir in the bottom of my containers, so it'll hold a little more water. Now, the soil we're using is my own mix. It's not a strictly seed starting mix, but it's what I do use to start my seeds in. It's a mix of coconut coir, vermiculite, worm castings, and a little bit of chicken compost. So it's a very nutritious mix. You know, you can actually use it as a straight up potting mix, which we're going to do here. But yeah, I like it as a seed starting mix too. That way I don't have to worry about the seedlings too much for a little while, because I'll get nutrition out of their soil pretty quick. Now, I went ahead and marked on this here little stick 1/4 inch plus the depth of this here cardboard. So that way, package says plant the seeds 1/4 inch deep. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, we'll put our cardboard here, and we'll push down into the soil, down to the line, maybe a little further, but we're looking for approximately 1/4 inch deep. So it's hard to see in here. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think we'll move this one over. There's 1 there and 1 there. Now we got 7 at about 1/4 inch deep, maybe a little deeper. A little deeper ain't gonna hurt. A little shallower ain't gonna hurt either. It's an approximate 1/4 inch. But we got those 7 holes, and we're going to plant seeds in them. Now, I'll pour some seeds out here. We're going to shoot for, if I can get some out, we're going to shoot for 2 of those seeds per hole. And then we'll thin back as needed. And I dropped a couple there. It will thin back to 1 per hole. These are tiny little seeds, and if you've ever dealt with tiny little seeds, you know getting 1 or 2 is almost impossible. So we'll end up with probably 3 or 4, maybe a couple more per hole for starters. Just for the simple fact that it's hard to do these. Now, okay, we got all of our holes filled. We'll just cover them over, water them in, and wait. Now I'm going to set a reminder to do a quick little update video on these once a week on my phone, so y'all can follow along and we can see what we have here. Now, these are supposed to take 6 to 10 days to germinate. It says here, what's it say here? It says 6 to 14 days to germinate and 70 days to maturity. So, here in about 2 months, we should have carrots big enough to eat, and then some. So I want to do this micro container to let y'all know you don't have to go big. You can go small. Like I say, we just planted 7 in here. You know, I don't know how many carrots y'all use per week, but you know, for me, 7 carrots, that's a carrot a day, plus other veggies. That's a good meal. So, if I were to plant one of these every 7 days, I could have carrots starting in about 60 days. I can be having carrots every day after that. Not a problem. Anyway, this here's been a Handy Redneck. I'll talk to y'all later.